We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. The Phillies look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Blake Snell will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-11.
Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come into this one in decent form as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Odubel Herrera to the plate now. And a ball 1-0. Snell has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pham is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting third.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now batting, Tommy Pham. And perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Harper at the track, the wall, onto the party porch, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So striding forward now, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Out to left center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring at games when Carl's behind the dish.
Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Standing in, Eric Hosmer. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. As a look, now the pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. His past line against Aaron Nola. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. His put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first. And that's a tough play. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. Looking at the stat sheet, I was just blown away. He has 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. He's the guy you can't let beat you if you're on the other team, and we'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
To the plate now, Austin Nola, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here's the 0-2.
The count was 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Padres 2 and the Phillies nothing. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ballgame. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Lau. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Trent Grisham. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Lau over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Blake Snell.
Stepping into the box, Blake Snell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. flare out toward right center. Harper coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in, Andrew Knapp. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1 ball, no strikes the count. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Win.
At the plate, Roman Quinn. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
At the plate, Aaron Nola. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
First pitch of the at-bat. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Cronenworth, a native of the state of Michigan. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And in steps Manny Machado as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to Machado. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want him.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're up 2-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And the Phillies are into the hit column. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, shortstop, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-1 the count. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting,
Digging in for his second at bat, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. That one's in there. 3-1. McCutchen is off of first with 2 away. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. The 1-1 home. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Into the box now, Austin Nova, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Didi Gregorius.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
At the plate now, Andrew Knapp. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So now to the plate, Roman Quinn. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Profar is there, 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher.
Striding in once again, Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
The right fielder, Jurickson Profar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Profar, originally from the island nation of Curacao. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Pham. And he's at risk of the old hat trick, 2 strikeouts.
Sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10-15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Looking to send him packing again. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Corner for ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3-1 to him now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
High in the air into shallow left center. McCutcheon has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And a relay home, and he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. No balls and a strike to count. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 3 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutcheon. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Grisham is there, and he has it for the first out. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go.
I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, and the Phillies have pulled even now at 3-3.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Pulled toward right center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-2.
Nope. 2-2. Yeah.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher.
Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nova. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Padres down in order. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
In now, Andrew Knapp. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The Phillies, the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
Fastball well outside. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Alec Bohm will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Alec Bohm.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Where with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Grisham to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And he chased it in the dirt. Nola gathers, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-3 Phillies. Jose Alvarado gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Last half of the seventh here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. And we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Well, the rain has finally passed us as we welcome you back. Spencer Howard will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. Jurickson Profar stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and a pair of RBIs. Caratini, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another try at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Grounder down the line at third. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Padres 3. Drew Pomeranz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
17, Rhys.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now the 2-0 home.
Count 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
That's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Grisham at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. High and deep to right center. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on because he looks unstoppable right now.
At the plate, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Here's the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So coming to the plate, Andrew Knapp. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to 3rd. Machado is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Phillies 6 and the Padres 3. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He doubled his last time.
The left fielder, Tommy.
Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 21.
First offering on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McCutchen looking up, and that one is gone. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. Number 13 for him on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now here it comes. Manny Machado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. The Padres are able to get 1 back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Phillies 6 and the Padres 4. Number 36 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 36.
Roman Quinn will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Number 25, Roman.
Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Gene Segura will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Phillies, number 2, Gene Segura.
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 29 home runs for him on the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. No outs, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Machado has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting,
now at the plate, Odubel Herrera, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1.
Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's the Phillies 8 and the Padres 4. Tyler Massett enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 68, Tyler.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Leading up for the
He's set and the pitch.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Nola. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. San Diego down to their final strike. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
8-4 tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies, with their 105th win, best in the division. Aaron Nola earns a league-best 20th win, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.